stage later.
Right. We were backstage. We didn't know we were backstage, but we were backstage.
Uh,
So I'll start this over. Greetings, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I want to give a shout out to my subscribers, which really are the reason why I do this channel. Also, I want to give a shout out to a lot of the creators that have helped this channel too. Paradise Acres, Katrina, Oki Khan, Jan. A lot of them I said hello to. And as you pop up, I'll say hello again. 710 Oils Upside Down. Have you got your t-shirt yet, 710? It should be getting there pretty soon. So I'm going to introduce people I have so far on the chat. As I've got. Oh, I need. Hang on a second. There we go. I got to mute the. I have to mute the YouTube version of it. I was getting that reverb I was talking about. So I got Ray, who goes by a couple different names, but Fat Man Prepper is usually one. Club 1776 is the one I like the best, or he'll just come out as Raymond. And he's been with this channel a long time and been very supportive, and I appreciate it. I've got Casey Little Owl, and she is my go-to person for natural supplements, and I've learned a lot from her. The only woman I know that sat there and got bit by a copperhead and laughed it off. Never even went to the doctor.
I didn't laugh at all.
I'm telling you, that moved her into the Alpha Plus level right there.
Yeah, I'm thinking she might have cried it off, not laughed it off.
I don't think she cried it off. I didn't see any crying in there.
I didn't cry. I usually don't over stuff like that.
I mean, there was 3 days of suffering before death, but then the snake died. So
yeah.
Well, at least she got dinner out of it.
So, Casey, if you could spend maybe about 5 minutes and introduce everybody about your channel and what you cover.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I cover a lot of stuff, but basically, my niche of things is, naturopathic health and well-being and remedies. I'm really big on preventive care, supporting our bodies, getting ready, detoxing, all the toxins. We're bombarded with toxins all the time. You could be clean lifestyle, clean eating, but it's in our world. It's just part of it. So that's the main thing when I started this channel, what it was all about and what, I do. That's just, I guess that's my niche of here on YouTube.
All right, I better get a pen and paper down so I can keep notes here. So we were having a discussion when I thought we were live, but we weren't, and we were talking about some supplements. So we'll kind of go over this again. One of the main ones I take is arginine. It is an amino, and it's pretty much helps you produce nitric oxide and helps maintain healthy blood vessels. So very important for our circulatory system. I also take moringa. I got this idea from a subscriber. I can't remember who, but I suffer from a kind of an asthma because of the little Asian beetle they brought over here in the Midwest to take care of the aphids. And if you kill one, they leave out this oil scent, and it can shut me down. I mean, if I kill one and I rub my eyes will swell shut. If I inhale it, the lungs will start to constrict. So they had me on a maintenance inhaler, something that you take twice a day, and an emergency inhaler, which I rarely ever needed. But now, since I've been taking this, I take the maintenance inhaler maybe once every 2 months. Just one puff, and that's it. Miss Warren, thanks for popping in. Glad to see you here. So this one has made a huge difference to my breathing. Yours makes a huge difference to my physical strength. And then I picked up isodenol. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Magnesium and glycinine for sleep. I did put out a video on that last night, a supplement video. And I did take that, and I had a better night's sleep. I slept longer than I usually do before I wake up. Lord Eagle, good morning. Thanks for popping in.
For those that are married, the best thing for sleep is cast iron.
Here it comes.
Let your wife hit you with that cast iron skillet. You'll go right to sleep.
Yeah.
Might
There's some
wake up
side
with a
effects, though.
headache, but
You might not wake up. But yeah, I'm on, like I said, I probably spend $100 a month on supplements, but I have not been in a hospital since I was 14. I have not ran a high fever since maybe 2003. Even when I had the Charlie 19, my fever only got up to 103 before I was able to shut it down. And that was probably the only time that I sat there and popped with the fever reducers. But I mean, literally 4 hours later, the fever was already coming down. I was pretty much already over it. So, I mean, you know, vitamins and minerals don't make you 100% proof against any sort of disease or illness. But if you do have it, it lasts a lot less. Somebody who's on good nutrition and vitamins and minerals, a cold lasts 3 days. Somebody who's not like regularly around 5 to 7 days. And for a smoker, it's 10 to 14 days. So you are what you eat, you are what you breathe. You are what you think, and your mental health and physical health definitely go hand in hand. So the more physical exercise you do, the more mental enjoyment you'll have. And then if you do have mental stress, it will affect your physical. You know, if you
absolutely.
Sometimes it can be mental stress. One of the best things for mental stress is go for a walk in the sunshine. All right, the sun will make you feel better. That's why on a sunny day you're happier than you are on a cloudy day.
Yeah, so, most people are again, I see all these people coming here. Yeah, most people are deficient in vitamin D. Most everyone comes from sunscreen and everything else. People cover their bodies up, and they tell you, they've taught, oh, sun's awful, it's awful. And that's why I say, you know,
if you fall
15 minutes more a day
on it for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Also, if you're taking vitamin D, you want to take magnesium with it. Magnesium helps you absorb vitamin D.
Yep.
Something I just learned because I'm always trying to learn. And if you are deficient in vitamin D, it takes a while to get back up to it. So if you're deficient, if your doctor says, hey, you're deficient, and you take the recommended amount, you're still going to be deficient. It just is not going to get any worse. Homemade. That's pretty cool, Katie. I'd be interested in how you do that. If you could maybe shoot me an email on that.
Yeah, we make ours with zinc and stuff. It's a really easy. It works well. Yeah, we don't use chemicals on our skin either. And I still take sublingual D3 every day as well. It's wonderful for you.
So even though I'm out in the sun a lot, I still take D3. I take more of it in the winter, obviously. Yeah. Because it's not as sunny and it's not as sunny as long. How much do I take, Jack? I generally take, I probably actually had the pill here because they have so many different, units and milligrams and stuff like that. But I think I take about 2 to, and if this sounds wrong, Casey, let me know and I'll go grab the bottle. But I take usually about 2,000 to 6,000 a day units.
Yeah, everyone's intake is different. Like I take sublingual drops. And everyone's size is going to, matter what you need. And, like you said, if you're way behind, it does take your body a while to catch that up. And JR said, a lot of people you take, especially if you take calcium and stuff also, high amounts of vitamin D3, you're going to want to take K2 with it because the K2 tells calcium and things to go to the bones and go to the teeth. If you take high amounts of that, it'll sit in your soft tissues, and that's how people have issues with calcium buildup in their heart and different places in soft tissue.
Yeah, and I do take K2, but I mean it's in my multivitamin, but I do have a D3 K2 pill that I take once a week. I take an iron once a week because I cook in cast iron, but I think it's like 60% of the nation is deficient in iron. I think I looked that up. So iron is very important for your blood, your hemoglobin, to carry oxygen to everything. And if you're down in that, it could be bad. I missed something here. Paradise Acres, what's going on? Yeah, don't be scared about that. It's just Paradise. I got with Jim and told him how he can block that person. He just didn't have any mods. And with StreamYard, you can't block them, but you can go into your YouTube, because I have the YouTube video running concurrently, and I can go into YouTube and I can hit those 3 dots and I can time you out, or I can put you away, or any of my mods can do that. He just didn't know about that, so I kind of let him know. So and it's not something I'm going to get involved in here. I mean, it's just, but that's how you do it when you're in StreamYard. You just go to the YouTube version of it, and then you can do all that fancy YouTube stuff. So with that, I tell you, I'm really thankful to be at this point. I never thought I'd be at 10,000 subs. I mean, I remember
Congratulations.
I was sitting at 25 for months, and then I had one video go viral. It was at Get in the Gym and Lift.
All right.
And I went from 25 to 1,300 in like 6 weeks.
Nice.
I haven't had videos like that since, but I think it's currently sitting over 660,000 views, something like that.
Yeah.
It's when YouTube was generous. They're not generous anymore. But that got me going. The reason I started the channel is because my children, my 2 daughters, said, "Dad, you know, you're doing this on Facebook. You might as well set out a YouTube." And they created a whole channel. So all that cool looking stuff didn't come from me. That came from my daughter. They're the creative ones. I'm more like the bull in the china shop.
Yeah.
So good morning, Lord Eagle. Thanks for being in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a test on who is following my channel. So the first giveaway will be either a Scottish Fitness shirt, either gray or black, or you can opt for a Scottish Fitness coffee mug. Or if you're willing to wait until January 14th, my daughter has written a book called The Fae Motel, which is getting great reviews. And if you want, you can elect for that, but it wouldn't be able to get sent out until after the 14th of next year. So the first contest is going to be on how well people watch my channel and watch my videos. I do ask Ray not to get involved in this one because he's won so much. But on my last benching video, autographed, I'd have to send it here first. But if you do want it autographed, you put that in the email, and I will have it sent here, and I will autograph it, and I will send it to you. I have no problem with that.
Let me just say, if I play, I'm playing for Vince the lawyer, since he's not here today.
No, you're not. He's not getting anything. He's getting full. Okay, it'd be for $1. So here is the question. All right. So, what is the heaviest weight I put up this week on my video? And go. First one gets it.
Are they scrambling?
I don't know. All right, Jack Cutler is the winner. So, Jack, you're also on my, I think, Instagram and Facebook and that. So just send me an email or Instagram or whatever with your information and let me know if you want it signed. Now, we're going to do more than one. And we'll, for those who don't follow my channel, and hopefully this is an incentive for you to start doing so, well, then we'll just have a random one also. So basically, if you want a t-shirt, tell me what color, either black or gray, and what size. If you want the coffee mug that comes in black. And if you want the book, let me know, and it'll get shipped out next year. So congratulations. Wild World Trains, thanks for coming in. So Wild World Trains is also, he is the first, I would say, big channel that said hello to me when I was just starting to put out some small ones. Hopefully, if I freeze, a lot of times what you need to do is you need to get out of the video and then come back in. And a lot of times that will take care of it. Of course, if I'm froze, she's probably not hearing this. So it was a random number. Yeah, random number will be the next one. I just wanted to make the first one on who is actually following me every day. So yeah, Wild World of Trains was the first big creator that he reached out and said hello to me. So I do appreciate that. And then I think after that, I discovered Rudy at the Alaska Prepper, and Miss Worm was the first one to volunteer to be my first moderator. Back when I had no idea what a moderator was or how important they are. Boy, they did get important there for a while. I was having some visitations from those who have no life. All right.
Yep.
For probably a good 3 months. Now I have a professional one that we kind of put up with, but he got bored last time because he had really bad material. Miss Worm also has a channel where she is doing the 12 Days of Christmas with scary horror stories. Last night I shared it. Was one of my favorite authors, H.P. Lovecraft. If you really want to read a book and have nightmares all night, that would be the one to read. And she has an awesome narrating voice. If anything, I want her to do maybe one of my narrations, one of my lift videos one time. We'll see how we can do it. But so if you haven't followed Miss Worm, I would suggest that you do. Miss Worm, if you want to put your up there, you can do that in the YouTube version of it, I think. So go ahead and do that. But so she was my first mod. I had another one volunteer. He's not on YouTube anymore. That's kind of a unique story that we may do a chat one time before we go live. I have some theories on that one. And Ark Wildman Survival kind of gave me some insight, but I digress. I kind of wandered. Oh, look, a cave. For anybody who plays Skyrim. I wonder what's inside. Main quest, 15 side quests later. Oh, yeah, there's a main quest. So, and then I discovered Prepper Nation, which Beaverines. So all Beaverines are welcome here. Matter of fact, I have my Beaverine patch. Now, this was made from a subscriber, and they put this out on Facebook, and I liked it so much I got one. So here's my Beaverine patch. And then Casey Little Owl, I think I found you through, I think it was Alaska Prepper. I think you were on time.
Yeah, I think because I was going to wear my shirt I won from you because you were on a live with him and doing a giveaway, and I won a silver coin from Rudy, the Alaskan Prepper, and I was just happened to come in and sit at the same time during my lunch and got on my phone, and I won a T-shirt from you. And I meant to wear my T-shirt today. I didn't think about it till right before I went on.
I know how that is.
That's when I started following you. I think that's where I found you.
Right. And then I started following your channel, and I said, wow, this is some good information. And I have definitely raised my level of health. I'll be honest with you, if you look at some of my videos 2 years ago, I was not in the shape I am now. And it was because I got hit with Charlie 19, and it just had some long-term effects. But by using a constant barrage of minerals and vitamins and natural supplements, I am the man I am today. So
that's that preventive care, supporting your body and immune system. It'll prevent a lot of stuff for you.
When you look at pharmaceuticals and you start looking at the side effects, you got to think, oh, you did get your shirt. All right, great. 710, appreciate it. You start thinking, why would I take this stuff?
Oh, absolutely.
It'll clear acne, but it'll probably kill you. Oh, okay. Well, at least I'll look good. So I kind of stay away from that.
All right.
But Rudy has been on 2 of my giveaways, I think at 1,500 and also at 5,000. He does so much for his community.
He does.
And he always has good information. Yeah, always has good information. So I enjoy watching him. Virginia Bushcrafter is here if you want to, learn about going out in the bush and how you can make shelters and how you can, do things. Him and also Ark Wildman Survival are my go-to guys. What can you walk up and pick up and eat that won't kill you? Because there are some things out in the forest that will. It's usually red for a reason. But those ones I like to follow. Gray Man Prepping down in Florida. I think I picked him up from Alaskan Prepper. And then on the fitness side, I got Michael at the Body Beatdown. He's about 12 years younger than me. He's younger than me. We'll just go with that. I think he's 10 years younger, but he really works out a hard routine considering that he has shoulder and back issues, concerning he has some depression issues. He is on it, and he's worth watching also. But and then my subscribers, Binks is out. Kitty. So Her Majesty has come to pay a visit. She may hop on my lap. I'm not sure. She was a feral cat that hung around here for 6 years before she came up on the deck one cold winter morning. And I made a mistake of feeding her. And then she kept coming around. And then after a while, she he would hang with us while we're on the deck because we like to sit out here. This is my go-to area. I got it surrounded with panelings, so it stays about 10, 15 degrees warmer than the outside. And then she would lay with us. And then one day I was asking the wife, well, where'd she go? And the next thing I know, she was in my lap. And now it's like, as soon as she comes in the house, she gets by my chair and she's like, all right, Daddy, sit down. I'm ready for some petting. So she is my special little friend that I didn't go out and get. She come to me, which are kind of the best. Shadow Scott Sweet, how we doing? It's on another channel I follow, and he usually has probably going pretty quick to start his live stream. Probably in a couple hours. His runs for a long time. I thought Putty Cat. So the next one, what we'll do is we will do same thing, your choice, shirt, cup, or book. And I'm writing a number between 1, don't start until I say, between 1 and 50. Okay. And the first one to get the number has their choice. And now. So number between 1 and 50, first one to get the number has their choice of a t-shirt, coffee cup, or book.
I say 55.
I don't care what you say. You
Okay, fine. 65.
There you go. Get a little colder.
So we finally get that
right,
fork up and running?
Tennessee Tactical. 40. Let me see. Hopefully you can see that.
TT1.
The number was 47. So Tennessee Tactical.
Yay, Jeremy.
Is the second winner. And my email is scottishfitness@gmail.com. So go ahead and email me your prize that you want. And if it's a shirt, I'll need to know your size and whether you want it in gray or if you want it in black. And address to send it to. So everybody, congratulations to Tennessee Tactical. You guys hit that number faster than I thought. Prepper Artist was having her. She was doing between 1 and 100. And oh my God, it was going on forever. So I figured I better put it between 1 and 50. Otherwise, we could be here all day. Yes, Jack, you did? Did you? Let me scroll up. Let me scroll up. If I made a mistake, I see Tennessee's there at 11:22. Okay, I gotta go slowly now. I got Jack. Thought I seen a Putty Cat. Is anybody seeing that of Jack's? Because I'm not seeing it.
I'm looking and I haven't seen it.
Trolls are terrible. Unless it didn't come through. You know how YouTube is. I don't see it.
Jack, I don't see it.
And then your strength on bench was gone up 30, 40 pounds. I see that.
Yeah. Tennessee is saying, okay, I can see what maybe the problem is. Let me go back to my YouTube one. And I may be on top. No, I'm on live chat.
Yeah, in StreamYard, it'll show you comments will be under live. I don't know.
Everybody's saying that Jack had it first. So I have to kind of go.
28.
There's Tennessee. Jack, you did. Okay. It didn't show up in my StreamYard. I had to go to YouTube for that. So I am sorry about that.
Yeah, StreamYard's been acting really weird. We've had some stuff on lives we've been on, but yeah, even on my side, double checking, I don't see it either. So it must be.
Yeah, but I did see it. All right, Jack. So just I'm Tennessee Tactical. I'm still going to give you that prize, and then Jack, you won a second prize.
Okay, well that's good because I was gonna.
Yes, yeah. Black Cat, you're right. Just give them both.
I was gonna offer to give somebody a 1 ounce silver coin for that. I mean,
you want to do that?
Yeah, I can send it to you. I'll ship it out Thursday.
Okay, or I can just whoever wins it, I can just if you wanted to ship it direct, I can just give you the information.
Either
however
or.
you want to do it. All right, we'll do that in a few minutes. So Jack and Tennessee Tactical are going to be winners. I had to go to YouTube to find yours, Jack. I don't know why it did that. I do apologize. And of all things, I want to make sure things are fair here. So,
yeah,
Jack,
but I do want to point out that
and a cup if you want, or 2 T-shirts. I don't care.
John, you do a lot more than just physical fitness and supplements. You know, you did your walking stick, what, shillelagh, or hopefully I said it right.
Yeah, well, I'm calling it my war staff because a shillelagh is actually smaller. Shillelagh is more like a cane, and this being 7 foot long. So here's the leather wrap I attached to it the last 2 days, and I'm happy with it. I've bent a few nails. It's not perfectly in line, but I'm not perfectly in line either. But I made this out of ash, and then Kitty, who's in chat, asked about, well, could you make a bow out of ash? So I did some research last night, and yes, you can. And I watched some videos on how to do it. It's a lot of work, but that is going to be my next wood project. Of course, I've got the forge firing up. So probably the next good day, if tomorrow is good weather, I'm going to go out and I'm going to harvest the ash for it. And the next project I'm going to make is going to be a blade. So this is the walking stick I started by harvesting the tree out in the woods. I sat there and used this old knife that I refurbished from the one I made back in '84 to actually shave it down to its size. I do that because it's fun, and you got to do things that are fun.
Well, not only that, but I mean, it allows you to learn a new skill. And being in a prepper type community, you really need to learn different skills at all times. Life is no fun if you're not learning.
Correct. I'm going to put this in chat just in case. Bolt, Jack,
and again, your brain is your biggest muscle in your body. It needs to be exercised. So
it does. It also needs 90 grams of protein a day to operate. So when people are on low protein diets, especially vegetarians, they have to make sure they're getting enough protein. I believe Mr. Worm, headaches went away after he sat there and upped his protein level. So remember, and if you're working out heavily, you need at least 0.5 gram of protein per body weight per day to maintain your body's muscle. Because if you don't, your body will break down muscle for the protein. You literally will be eating yourself. So you got to make sure that you are, so you got to make sure you're getting the protein in there. You want at least 90 grams a day, and you can't just eat, I ate 200 grams of protein for breakfast. No, it don't work that way. Your body can process per meal about 30 to 50 grams. The rest just passing on through. And that's why it's better to eat 4 to 5 meals a day than 3. Just make them smaller. So, and I don't know if, vegetarians, if you can eat eggs, and if you can eat eggs, go for it. Eggs are your best source of protein and amino acids and clean calories out there. It's the incredible edible egg. Regardless of who says you want to eat meat, you want to eat eggs, you want to eat vegetables and fruits are important too. Stay away from processed food. I mean, when we're on vacation, if I stop and we get something from McDonald's, I feel worse after. I'd rather just pick up pick up something on the road, and I mean on the road. So, all right. Well, I guess what we'll do is we'll do the thing for silver from Ray, known as Fat Man Prepper or Club 1776. However he wants to identify himself. But right now, he's Ray. And I do appreciate that. Prepping artists, how we doing? So we're going to give away a 1 ounce slug or something of silver because he is.
It's a coin. Give me a moment, and I will actually be sharing a photo of it.
Okay, there we go.
My camera is not really. I just got this computer rebuilt, a used computer, so my other one gave up the magic smoke.
I understand.
So I haven't gotten this one up and running. Okay, give me a minute. And the silver round actually comes from Old Town Mint.
Anticipation.
All
yeah,
right,
and I probably eat about 4 dozen eggs a week, Jack. Now the strength is a lot to do with muscle memory, just because I've been there before, and that helps. Just Josh, hey, how you doing, sir? I remember you.
Yeah.
I watched you with Casey Little Owl all the time.
Yeah.
I think you're the ones that started the new Salem Witch Trials 2.0 I was talking about. We won't go any further than that. We'll just leave it there. Mary Miles, how are we doing?
It's upside down, but I am sharing with you.
Okay.
On StreamYard.
There it is. It would help if I. So there's the coin that Ray is going to be giving away for the 10,000 celebration. And the way this is going to work is we're going to do a number between, and don't put the number down yet. Wait till I say go. We're going to do a number again between 1 and 50. And the first one to get it, and I'll have to double check YouTube just to make sure, will win. So everybody help me on this so I don't make the same mistake twice. We'll win the 1 ounce silver from Ray.
And let's have a little fun with it. We're going to add a 1 ounce copper round as well.
All right, a silver and copper. Copper does have value. Remember, your pennies are no longer made with any copper.
That's
so
right.
A number between 1 and 50. Let's start it now. All right, so Miss Worm, Katrina. Katrina with a 33. Now, if anybody did 33 before, let me know. But Katrina is the first one I've seen with that now. I see Mama Jim with that too. That was too easy of a number. So let me go back and make sure I got this right this time.
TT1 has 33 in there. I noticed JRC.
All right, I'm going to go down slow. I see a lot of them.
Yeah, I think
I got it.
I think JRC Homestead.
I think JRC did. All right. Sorry to get.
That's the one I see on StreamYard, but StreamYard is acting up.
I see JRC's.
I see JRC, then TT1 got it, and then Katrinka, and then Bama Jen, I believe.
Boy, it was jumping all over the place. Okay, so JRC, I believe, is the winner. Let me go back to.
That's the first one I see on StreamYard.
All right, stop putting numbers in. I'm going to have to put slow chat in here. I don't know if I can do that in StreamYard though. All right, so let me go back here. I think JRC is the winner. Let me double check. Yeah, and I probably should just be looking at YouTube. Yeah, JRC Homestead.
Yeah.
You are the
congratulations.
And I'm going to do that. I'm just going to go to YouTube and watch it because it jumps around too much.
Oops, that's not what I wanted.
All right. So JRC Homestead. Email me at JanishFitness@gmail.com. And then we will figure how we get it shipped to you. I'll probably just give the information to Ray and have him ship it directly. Otherwise, we're literally doubling the postage. All right. Well, Ray, thank you. That was very generous. Absolutely appreciate that. So that is the clue. I'll take that down so we can get some bigger pictures here. So yeah, this is the knife I refurbished. So before I had like coin spinner etched in here. It looked really bad, so I ground that off. I wanted the blade darker, so I acid treated it so it wouldn't reflect as much for reasons I know of. And then I also made the handle larger because the other handle was too small. I made it out of maple that I harvested from my property. And I pinned it with brass, and I used black and red stains on it. And also got leather on both ends and a brass ring on it. So I was really happy with it, with the sheet that was already made, but I did dye it black. And I was pleasantly surprised on how well it came out. I'm kind of excuse if I never win his giveaways. I know, Miss Warren, but I send you stuff anyway. I
actually like that knife.
You did or didn't?
I love your knife.
Thank you.
It's given me an idea to pour a pure silver knife.
Yeah, pure silver knife is great, but it's a soft metal.
Yeah, it's just for fun. You know, it's not meant for use.
I would like to maybe ground a fuller in there and fill it with silver. I wonder how that would work. Do a fuller on both sides, maybe drill a few holes that go all the way through, and then just fill it with silver and then sand it back down.
That'd be kind of cool.
It would be. I'd have to get rid of the acid edge because I don't know what acid would do to silver, but I think it would be worth it.
Not too much to silver. I mean, the only thing that's going to attack silver or gold would be aqua regia.
Okay. The acid wouldn't mess with it?
Nah, they're pretty resilient. Gold and silver are pretty resilient to other acids.
Yes, Miss Worm, it would work on werewolves. I do have silver bullets. I seen them on sale one time. Silver bullets. Says, well, you never know. Got to be prepared for everything. So, yeah. So the edge is shiny because that's where I've sharpened it, and so that has taken the acid etch on it. And I was going for that look. That was definitely part of it. And I shaved that all the bark off of this staff with that knife, and it held the edge the whole time. Loretta, how we doing? Thanks for coming in. And if everybody remembers to hit the thumbs up, I would appreciate it. And share on your channels and all that good YouTube-y stuff. I'd appreciate that too. I think, oh, wow, yeah, this turned out really well. I appreciate everybody coming out here. I do appreciate the support. I'm really stoked about 10,000. It's a place I never thought I would be. And I'm also stoked on the people that have gotten back in shape. You know, how we're doing it, just going for a walk or joining a gym, or I know lifting milk jug and vary the amount of water you put in there. I mean, all exercise is good. Silver inlaid the handle would be pretty. Yeah, that would be. Probably not on this one, but I'm going to be making knives this winter, so that might be a thought too.
If you're going to do silver inlays,
Ray, I'll have to send it to Ray, have him put it, and him send it back to me.
If you're doing silver inlays, I would recommend purchasing your silver now. Price is starting to go down on silver, but it's going to go way up next year.
So when I first got involved in silver, which is kind of a funny story, I had a friends of ours. He had bought silver. Oh, we're probably talking late 80s. And he'd probably bought it at about $10 an ounce. It went up to $22 an ounce. He held on to it. And then Russia dumped a bunch of it on the market and it dropped down to $3. So he's like, what am I going to do with your silver? I just told him hang on to it. And I don't know if he did or not. I've lost touch with him. But when it was at $3 and something, I bought a lot of silver between it was $3 and $4. We were young. I think we only had one kid. And I bought a lot of it. And then when the economy changed, soon after some planes flew in places they weren't supposed to be, I ended up selling that silver for about $33 an ounce because it got up there. I think 33 to 38. So I made, it paid for 3 years of vacations, so it was money well saved. And I'm glad I sold it then because then silver went back down again. So I've been buying silver in the $22 to $25 range. Not like I did before, because like I said, when it was $3.15, 10 ounces of silver was not hurting your budget. 10 ounces of silver now hurts my budget. Get silver wire. You can carve little grooves in the wood and tamp it down with epoxy and sand it flat. Looks great.
Well, not only that, but check out your local coin shops. That's
so I don't have
where
a coin
I'm
shop.
actually
I have
starting
a
now.
pawn shop by us. Yeah, I got a pawn shop by us, and I have bought some silver from them. But lately they've been asking like too much over spot, so I stopped.
Yeah, pawn shops are out there just to make the fast buck. You're not going to get very good deals with pawn shops. I've got a local that I just found, and that's where I'm buying all my silver now from. But it's a local coin shop, and for bars and pounds, I'm only paying $2 over spot.
So Camp de Silva asked a good price. At what price point would you stop buying silver? Great question. Because you never know where it's going to go. So a lot of people are going to say I won't. I would think if it got over 40, I'd probably stop and maybe start selling what I have. But that's just my opinion. There's no right or wrong answer here. It's one of those things time will tell. I mean, it just basically it is. Time will tell. I hit that right. My only regret is I didn't buy more silver when it was that cheap.
The way I'm doing it is I purchased the silver to save up until I have enough to buy gold. I go to my coin shop. I exchanged my 82 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of pure gold or platinum palladium.
That sounds like a pretty good trade, actually.
Yeah, it worked. I pay attention daily.
Well, when gold got up really expensive, I had won a gold bracelet up for the wife on like one of those silent bidding ones and I think I paid, this is a long time, it was like early 90s, I paid maybe $150 for the bracelet. And it was all of a sudden it was worth $1,000. Yeah. And it was something that like once a year, so we sold it. I mean, that was, but you can't count on that, but it is always, like I said, it's always going to have value. All right. Where we had bought bonds for the kids and that, and, we're looking at what we paid for the bonds, what they're worth now, but what that dollar amount is worth now, we lost money. A $50 bond I paid for $25 back in the 90s is worth $50 now, but $50 is not worth $25. I mean, I go to the grocery store and I'm paying, just despite what Bidenomics is saying, I'm paying far more for my food, far more for my fuel, far more for everything. Yeah. I was at the knife shop. Everything had went up about 30-40% since the last time I was there. It wasn't mad. It's just, it is the way it is. But I do crafts is something fun to do. I go for walks because it's good cardio and getting out in the sun, and it lets me really just dump all the pressures of life and leave them on the road. I go back in the woods because the woods is so peaceful. and relaxing. I could sit out there for hours. It's just Shannon Barrett. How we doing, Loretta? How we doing? So Sandy, I do these things because it's healthy for the mind, body, and soul. And I don't worry about things I can't control. I really stopped watching the news. It's not breaking news. You've been talking about it all week, because the news will depress you, and they do that. They do it to make you angry. And when you're angry, your body starts producing things that are not good for you. When you're happy, your body produces things that are good for you. So, just be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Doesn't mean be oblivious. Doesn't mean be naive. Still prepare and everything. But, what's going on 8,000 miles from me, not going to affect me. Not something I'm going to sit there and put any energy towards. What's going on at home, what's going on with my family does. And that's where I put my concentration.
Yeah.
And that's my soapbox.
Well, I'm going to have to leave in a minute because we have a event we have to leave to take the kids to at 1:00.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you popping in.
And I'm an hour ahead of you. So.
Yep. You're on that Eastern time.
East Coast. But I appreciate it, and congratulations. And to all the winners, congratulations. I appreciate it. Makes beans great.
If you're not following Casey Little Owl, I think it would be a good idea.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it.
Thanks for stopping in.
All right. I'll see you guys next time.
AC, if you could just shoot me your mailing address again, I'll be sending you out a Christmas card.
Okay, I will. All right, thanks.
I may be able to dig it out. I don't know. My email is, I got like 10,000 I need to delete.
Well, we've moved since then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you could send it, I'll send you.
Okay, I'll get up with you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.
You have a wonderful day.
Y'all too.
Bye-bye.
Actually, Black Cat, it's $2,004.50 spot for gold right now.
Yeah.
This very minute.
She was pretty good. So
I have it updated on my phone every 15 minutes.
Do you? There you go. I look at it every now and then. A few other things I look at. So we will I appreciate everybody being here. I really do. This has been a lot of fun. It's been a heck of a journey. I think I'm going on my 3rd year on YouTube. So I think I'm far ahead of the curve. Like I said, I've been fortunate in a lot of ways. And I do, I want to experience and things of how to make your life happier. I do go on rants every now and then. I try to limit them, but I think they're good rants. So we'll do one more shirt, book, or cup giveaway. And I'm going to make a clever number here. Maybe not. So when you're ready, I'll let you know when to start. And once again, between 1 and 50, let me get over here to YouTube so I can see the numbers as they come out, because where did I? There, let me scroll down here. So don't start yet. And between 1 and 50, start now. No, it's not a fraction.
I love my Wormy. She's such a blast.
All righty. Tina, Kitty, don't you know? Ooh, it's moving. My Lord Trains, welcome. Glad you're here. Teresa, prepping artist. Nothing so far.
Uh-oh.
Well, Binks was gonna hop on my lap, and then she heard that. Now she's looking for that dog. Talk.
Yeah, we have Amazon showing up for deliveries.
I haven't seen it yet. Been moving pretty fast. All right, prepping artist with 4. So 4 was the number, and I see prepping artist with it first. And now I'm just going to make that's the case, because I've been wrong before. Kitty was right after, but prepping artist with the 4. Now let me scroll up and make sure I have accurate information. Yeah, 101st. There you go, Lord Eagle. Death from above. Lord Eli and I are 101st veterans.
Okie was so close. She was only off by one number early on.
Okay. So it looks like it's a fraction. That would be cheating.
Well, he didn't say it wasn't a decimal.
No, but it wasn't. Working on my videos. Yeah, Wild Train's got some pretty cool videos. Trains going by for in the train. They even had a deer show up. Yeah, you didn't know. A subscriber showed
that. Don't you know?
They were guessing like crazy, don't you know? And it kind of makes it go faster. All right. Winner. Okay. So the fourth winner was, oh yeah, and there's 4. The Prepping Artist. And then you want to help the channel out. I do have, you can do, the super chats, but YouTube takes a lion's share out of that. Or you can shoot me over to my PayPal and say, buy me a protein shake or a, where we go. Or a treat for Banks or for whatever else you want. Well, come on over here, Banks. You want to come say hi to everybody? She wants in the house. It's a beautiful day, and she wants in the house, and she's not getting there. So once again, I'd like to thank everybody for popping in. I know it's Saturday, and people want to go out and do fun things. I do have a second channel, McBean Farms and Prepping, which I usually do more wildlife videos on, and then also if I have a really politically incorrect rant, that's usually the channel I use. So if YouTube gets angry, it's not monetized. I don't care. So, and I really appreciate everybody that stopped in. Remember to email me at scottishfitness@gmail.com. And if you do want a Christmas card sent, you can do the same thing. I got 20 cards to send out.
And winners, don't forget to get him your address and everything, especially, right. I forgot who won the copper and silver.
Copper and silver was JRC Homestead.
I will.
So the winners are Jack won twice. Tennessee Tactical was the second winner because it was my mistake calling it out. And then JRC Homestead for the silver and copper, and then Prepping Artist for. Now, Prepping Artist, you have a choice of either Scottish Fitness shirt in either black or gray, or a coffee mug with Scottish Fitness on it, or my daughter's book, which is the Fay Hotel. And that doesn't come out until January 14th, so it would be a delayed shipment, but just let me know in the email. JRC has already sent out the email, so I will forward it to you, Ray.
All right, we'll, JRC, just so that you're aware that I will be shipping out on Thursday via FedEx, since FedEx is actually just maybe a block away from me, so it will be mailed out on Thursday.
All righty. And I do thank everybody for joining in. I thank everybody for the support of the channel, which has been huge. And I wish everybody a very safe and happy and enjoyable weekend. Remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, get out in the sun, do crafts, sit there and pet kitty cats. You going to come up here, kitty? You're just going to meow at me. She's at my feet just meowing. Now, if I looked really busy, she'd probably be in my lap. All right, you going to come up? All right, come on up. Come on. There we go. So here's the star of the show. Oh, my goodness. Look at all that noise.
Oh, isn't she just such a pretty kitty?
She is the wild, vicious cat. And boy, does she have a motorboat. She purr, 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 purr. And she loves to be on Daddy's lap, preferably in the house. And then when I do go out to the pond, she'll follow me out there and say, you shouldn't be out here. Get back in the house. Let me in. Pet me. Feed me. All that other good kitty stuff. So she's a great mouser. Since she's become friends at the house, I rarely catch a mouse in the house. I used to set traps, and I would get, 30 of them during the winter. And Shadow Scott Sweet, oh, man, thank you very much. It's very generous. Thank you. Appreciate it. And last year, didn't catch any in the traps. So she's an excellent mouser. So she keeps them away from the house. And Mrs. Worm spoils her. Mrs. Worm has given her many treats. So she always says hi. There's Miss Worm. Say hi. Hi, Miss Worm. Hi. Yep, there we go. Say hi. She puts up a lot with me when she's in my lap. Aww. Yeah. I mean, I get along with the animals. They kind of know I like them. I've had people so many times going, man, my dogs never do that. And I said, well, they can tell I like dogs. A dog can tell whether you like them or not. And so if they can tell you don't like dogs, they tend to usually just ignore you or maybe bark at you. But if they can tell you're happy to see them, and I just sit there and greet them with a big smile and call them good doggies, and then they're my buddies. There's the rarity. There's always that 1 out of 100 that's not going to like anybody but their owner, and that's okay. And even cats. I've had cats come up to me, and the owners go, wow, a cat never comes up to people. And I said, well yeah, my curse. Yeah, a bucket of water. I seen that trap. Luckily I don't have that problem. Well, I don't have the problem now because I got Binks the Ninja Cat. Right? She has her own channel. She's got 54 followers. I just have fun with it. So everybody, I'm just gonna. Wow, I could just relax out here in the sun. Got the sun shining in. Got the flags flying. Got the kitty on my lap. Later on, later on we're gonna go see the movie Die Hard in the theaters. Just for something fun to do. Then we're gonna go out and listen to some live music at the Outpost. So
that seems to be your weekend thing, is hitting that Outpost.
Work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So far I haven't busted through the bathroom window going, here's Jenny. Little pretty kitty. What was that?
A Christmas movie. Well, yeah, I guess you could call Die Hard a Christmas movie.
That's a Christmas movie. Okay, sweetie. You gotta go down. I know. It is a Christmas movie. I guess it's a new thing. I guess they're going to do Christmas Vacation in the theaters too, and all the other stuff. So, looks like a lot of fun. I did. Oh yeah, the last thing I did. I don't know if anybody knows it, but I did gift out 10 memberships.
I saw that
for the giveaway. Also, yep. And it's random who it goes to. It's not like I can choose it, but I really like the ones it went to. It was a pretty good selection. But if I miss you, don't take it the wrong way. As Ray stipulated before, they pick it out, and I'm afraid to do it again because my luck is Vince the lawyer will end up getting one of them. and I don't know if you can take that away or not.
You got kind of a love-hate relationship with that guy.
Yep, I love to hate him. Well, I don't know. I kind of put up with him, but if he does, like I said, it's sad. He pays money to troll on this channel.
Yeah, he does.
That's kind of how bad can it be? So Merry Christmas to everything. Miss Worm, if you could send me another email too with your address, I want to send you out a Christmas card. I might be able to dig out that email, but sometimes I clean out my email and I delete things I shouldn't have. So I would appreciate that. Everybody have a wonderful weekend, and The next giveaway live stream will be at 15,000 subs. If I do it every 5. The reason to do that is because a Green Man had his 10,000 one. Then he said the next one be 50. Well, that's a long road. You know? When I look at John at Prepper Nation with just over 50, I'm thinking, man, his channel's so good. He should have like 1 million subscribers. And Tennessee, thank you very much. So remember, Jack, Tennessee Tactical, JRC Homestead, and Prepping Artists, send me your information. JRC, I know you already have. Whether you want gray or black on a t-shirt, whether you want the coffee mug, or whether you want my daughter's book. Remember, if you do select the book, it will be the 14th of January before I can send it out. So everybody else, I'll let you go. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And I can say, how do I stop this? Oh, end stream. Here we go. Hey, Michael. Well, I'm glad you came here. I guess you can watch the thing, but we did have a great time. Michael, the Body Beatdown, also is one that I say. Yep, I did mine at 1,500 and then at 5 and then at 10. So I think I'm just going to do every 5. And, it's once a year. Why not? And this one actually came around right around Christmas. So it was like perfect. Well, World Through Trains, everybody, thank you for the support. It has been fun. And Prepping Artists will have hers at 1,000. She just had hers at 500. And that was a fun time. And hopefully we'll get you there really quick.